We're at Leeds University Union. There's loads of people here. There's rock music going on. It can only mean one thing, Amy.
I think it's Slam Dunk.
Slam Dunk 2014!
But no, it's these festivals, especially something like Slam Dunk. Like, there's quite a lot of wannabe Slam Dunks popping up around the country. But like Slam Dunk, you know, indoor festival, one of the first kind of its kind, and for that reason has become what it has become, which is really, really cool. But they're always such a nice kind of reunion, kind of like a summer ball for all the bands.
And we've just been asking people, obviously not to put it in the front of your mind before you go on stage, but what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage? Or the biggest drama or whatever?
I think it was the last ever show we did actually when we were supporting A Day to Remember. Like, that tour was amazing, like, don't get me wrong, it was like, you know, we played to the biggest crowds we've ever played to, but it was the first time that we'd experienced maybe people that didn't get what we were doing, you know. A Day to Remember, like, of course they like have the pop punk songs, but they are very heavy, and they do have the very heavy fans that are not going to give a shit about us. So we were playing a show in Manchester, and there's a certain section of the crowd were chanting what sounded like Yorkshire. So make of that what you will. We thought they were chanting Yorkshire. There's only like 100 of them. Bearing in mind, Manchester Apollo, like the show was amazing, like 3,000 people, but like the tiny little section. So Mikey thought they were saying Yorkshire. So he started chanting Yorkshire, you know, as you do in Leeds. And I was like, hang about, we're in Lancashire. They're not chanting Yorkshire. And then that made it even fucking worse. I was like, oh, we've been there. Maybe that, but even that was kind of funny. We kind of played on that because once you had them people in the crowd that were like giving it the big one, the other people that liked us went up a notch as well, so it made the show better. Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess when Mikey started doing that, I kind of looked at Joe and went, "We're in Lancashire." He's not got this right at all. Like, so maybe that was literally our last show. But other than that, we've been all right. Really, we've been quite lucky. So, but yeah, that would be the one that sticks out to me.
As I was just saying, you've had a huge year this year. Done tours galore, Europe, UK, everywhere.
Yeah.
What's kind of next for you?
Well, it's festival season. Slam Dunk's kind of the first one, isn't it? Really.
We had Takedown Festival, which kind of like
Takedown, but that's quite early.
Focus in,
it's
yeah.
kind of like it's a tease of a festival. It's very early on in the year. Slam Dunk's kind of the first official festival, and yeah, it's sort of like it's starting off festival season for us. It's really jam-packed, isn't it? Every weekend, pretty much.
every weekend now until we go on tour in July, and then even after that we've got.
We're doing Hyde Park with Black Sabbath, which is going to be mental. We're doing Sonisphere, which is going to be great, and then we've got a headline tour in October that we're doing. It's our biggest headline tour ever. I was supposed to announce it on stage in Leeds, but obviously I forgot.
We went to announce it today.
Supposed to announce it today, so we're doing our biggest ever headline tour in October. So yeah, please come.
You come in near Leeds with that? Where's the nearest you come
We're
in?
playing Cockpit in Leeds. Yeah, we're playing Cockpit. Don't quote me on the date, but it's in the first 2 weeks of October.
Yeah. Are you excited about what's going on here? And you excited because you're, you know, for your fans, it's kind of going to be one of the last, isn't it? So it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, I think it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of cool. This is the 4th time we've done it, and Slam Dunk was like one of the first festivals we ever did. A day before we brought out our first album, which is the album we're playing in full today. So yeah, it's quite a different one for us. So that kind of keeps it interesting. So.
Yeah, it's kind of nostalgic.
Yeah, we love nostalgia though. Still living in the 80s.
So what's it like going on tour? Is it like rock and roll?
It's mostly a lot of no sleep and no showering. So not really all the glamour everybody thinks it is. But we get to visit a bunch of really, really cool places that we never would have gone to like otherwise. So it is a lot of fun. We get to do all the touristy stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, we're Blitz Kids.
Hi, I'm Sam from Mallory Knox.
Hello, we are Kids in Glass Houses.
What's that with Canterbury?
We're Modern Baseball, and you're watching
LSTV.
Yes.